welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of something different and I'll explain that in a second. But first, I wanted to introduce you to my new baby kitten. I just woke him up from a nap, so he's kind of grumpy and playful. This is Draco and he is only a couple weeks old and he's adorable. I love him so much. He's all black. He's really antsy. I can't like hold him up for the camera, I'm sorry. So back to the reason I'm filming this video. I have decided to do a new series, I guess you could call it, and I'm calling it Tea Talks because I will be drinking a cup of tea and I am drinking the Tazo Awake English Breakfast Tea. This is my favorite tea of all time. So I figured that you guys could like drink a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or whatever you want to drink, and it will be like we're having a coffee or tea date and we're just kind of chatting. The topic of discussion for this tea talk is social media. So if you are on social media at all, which you're watching this video so I'm assuming you are, you might have heard of someone called Essena O'Neill. And if you haven't like heard the story, I will link her video about quitting YouTube and everything down below so you can check that out. Basically, she is quitting YouTube, and to quit YouTube she made a video like crying and explaining why she's doing all of it. So check that out before you watch this video, but come back and watch this video because I have a lot to talk about. Basically, this girl talks about why she's quitting YouTube, why she thinks YouTube is evil, like all of this stuff. She overgeneralizes. At one point in the video she says, at one point I was hanging out with all these people who are social media influencers and they're all miserable. I don't think you can make that assumption for people. Like, if you're miserable in your life, okay, I understand. Like, maybe take a break, maybe do something else with your life for a minute, like, you know, but you can't say every social media influencer is miserable. You just can't say that, you know. She talks about how she was looking for validation. She wanted to feel valued. She felt happy every time her follower count went up. She felt happy every time she had a new like on an Instagram post or on a video or something like that. Social media isn't going to give you validation. It never will. I just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, which a lot of people wouldn't think that's a lot. I was very happy about it because it's a milestone and I was happy to have hit it, but it didn't change anything for me. I'm still the same person. I'm still always gonna be the same person. Like, no matter if I only ever have 100 subscribers or if I hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm still going to be me. Like, I'm still gonna feel the same way about myself whether I have 100 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. You can't feel validated based on how many people watch your video or how many people see your Instagram posts or how many people favorite your tweet. It's not something that validates who you are as a person. It's just not something that can come from other people. Your own validation has to come from yourself. That's what this girl is missing. She needs to validate herself. She can't let other people and social media validate her own life for her. She talks about how social media has taken over her life and she's gotten lost in it, and social media is evil because everyone gets so consumed in it and it just replaces like real life interactions and real life friendships and relationships and things like that, which, yes, I can agree with that to some extent. She wasn't practicing moderation or self-control or anything like that. She was getting so lost in YouTube and Instagram and modeling and whatever she was doing, she was getting lost in that. You can sit at home and read books for hours on end and not do anything else but read books, and books are going to be bad for you because you're not getting any social interaction or any social exchanges with anyone because you're stuck in these books. Social media is the same way. You have to practice moderation. You have to practice turning your phone off once in a while. You have to practice not checking Twitter every time you have a free second. You have to practice not checking Instagram, not getting lost in it, you know? Social media isn't evil, guys. Social media is a great thing. I've met wonderful people from social media. I've met Karina, Sophie, Ashley, who I've actually met in person and is a great person. I've met amazing people. I've made wonderful friendships that I never would have made if I'd been born when my parents were born without social media. Social media is a great resource for us because we can connect with people that we never would have had a chance to connect with. We can spread a message that we would have never been able to spread. That's another thing I wrote down. She's spreading this anti-social media message on social media. She wouldn't be able to spread this anti-social media message without social media. So you're bashing on social media and you're saying what a terrible, awful thing is, but you're getting your point across with social media. So you can't sit there and hate on everyone who uses social media. You can't hate on the creators of social media. You can't hate on social media and then use social media to spread your message, because that doesn't work. I also think that one of my biggest issues with her video is that she met people from YouTube. She made real friendships with people from YouTube, and then she had a bad experience and she badmouthed those people that she met through YouTube, through social media, through Instagram, whatever she met them through. She still met them and she still made connections, and then she treated them like they're all fake and they're all miserable and they're putting on this act. Well, honey, maybe you're the only one putting on an act. Maybe people don't have social media to put on an act. Maybe they have social media because it's a way for them to express themselves and it's a way for them to get a message across. Not all social media has to be evil. It's dependent on the person. You can go out in the real world and you're gonna meet good and you're gonna meet bad people. That's how life is. So you're gonna get on social media and you're gonna meet good and you're gonna meet bad people. And I wish that I could say that everyone who's on social media doesn't abuse that power and that thing. But there's always gonna be people who abuse it, always. And you can't escape that whether you're on social media or whether you're off social media. She also makes comments about impressing people and how she doesn't feel like she should have to impress people. Bethany was texting me the other day and she made a really good point. You're gonna be impressing people the rest of your life. If you have a normal job, you're gonna have to impress your boss. If you're in a relationship, you should strive to impress that person that you're with. It's not impressing people for other people's benefits, it's impressing people for your own benefit. You want to come off as the best you possible, and that's what social media is. Like, I don't share an Instagram post because I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see how many likes this gets. I share an Instagram post because I want my mom, who doesn't see me every day, to see what's going on in my life, or my grandma to see what's going on in my life. It is a way for me to connect with people who I couldn't regularly connect with on a regular basis. One other thing I wanted to mention about what's wrong with this girl's message and what she's doing is she says in the video that she doesn't want to do brand deals anymore because she doesn't want to get money through social media. She doesn't want to get money through impressing people. But then at the end of the video she goes on to say, go to my website and support me so that I can pay my rent this month. How is that any different than what you were doing before? If you're gonna quit social media, more power to you, great. Don't drag other people down while you're doing it, and do it. Don't say, oh, I'm quitting social media, so I'm gonna make this video of me crying and asking for all this attention and not deleting my Instagram, not deleting my YouTube, not deleting my Twitter, so that you can see all of what I'm still doing, and then I'm gonna make a website so that you can support me. That's not quitting social media. That's just bad-mouthing everyone that you've met from social media and everything that you've done through social media. I hope that I'm not coming off as preachy or on my high horse or anything like that. Social media is a tool that we can use to connect and to spread a message and to do anything that we set our minds to, really. And you just can't abuse it. And I feel like Essena abused it, and she saw the negativity that brought to her life, and then she lashed out and she hated on all these people that she met. She hated on social media as a whole. You control your own life. So If you want to be on social media but you don't want it to overtake your life, don't let it. Be on social media and experience the good things that come with social media, but turn your phone off. Go spend time with your family. Go meet new friends. Go to a park. Do something outside. But you don't have to quit social media. You can have a balance. That's my thoughts on the Essena O'Neal thing. If you guys have any thoughts, don't forget to comment down below. Also, comment down below and let me know if you like this whole tea talk thing idea. I kind of like it. It's kind of cute, right? Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you liked it. Click subscribe down below. Check out my Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, which are all evil. All so very evil. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!